Now that we know the only way to combine fractions is by getting a common denominator, we can use this fraction. So let's begin with finding what 1/5 would look like if we were to draw it out. For 1/5, we're going to wear a brownie tray, and we're going to break it into 5 pieces by putting 4 dividing lines through it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It doesn't have to be perfect in your drawing, but you do want to remind yourself that these are supposed to be equal pieces. So 1/5 would be claiming one of these 5 pieces. Now we'd like to take this away from 4/3. 4/3 is 4 1/3. So if I start with one brownie tray and I divide it into 3 pieces, that would be 1, 2, 3. I need 4 of those thirds, so I must have to reach into another brownie tray to be able to create thirds, so that together I have 4 of them. So this is a representation of 4 thirds, 4 of these 1/3 large slices. And this is a representation of 1/5, where I have 1 of 5 slices. Since I'm doing subtraction, let's reorganize these on our paper so that we can remind ourselves that what we are doing is that subtraction. Now remember our strategy. Our strategy is to divide these brownie trays in a way that's similar to each other. So we're going to start with this first set of brownies and we're going to divide it into 5 pieces. So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember to count one more than the number of lines you put through. So that's already 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and 5 pieces. And for the other brownie tray, we're going to divide that into thirds. And remember, we can represent that with our numbers up top by saying I have 4 pieces, but I have made 5 times as many by dividing it in 5. So that instead of thirds, there are now 15ths, 3 groups of 5 in each brownie tray. Now we're using that to take away 1/5, but 1/5 we cut into 3 pieces, so it'd be times 3 on the numerator and on the denominator. And that means that what we are now left with, if we go through and count each of these brownies, is that in the first diagram we have 20 different pieces that are each one of 15 in the brownie tray, right? We can count that through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more, and 5 more makes 15, and 5 more makes 20. So 20 15ths, and over here we have 3 15ths. So we're going to take away the 3 15ths. Well, once we do that, we can go back to our picture and just simply look at that as saying, I need to take 3 away from the total that I have over here. If I had 20 and I'm taking 3 away, then that leaves me with 17 of those size 15ths brownies. And that would be our answer. 1/5 subtracted away from 4/3 is going to be 17 different brownies that are each 1/15th large.